Assalamualaikum to my lecturer, Dr. Fuad. So my name is Nurzarini binti Johari, and I would like to present you about my individual assignment, which is my cases about the assignment given. So for the abstract, university building require maintenance in order to create a conducive environment that supports and simulate learning, teaching, innovation and research. So the objective for the proposal paper seeks to conduct an audit for the corrective and preventive maintenance requirement for one of the building at the University Technical Malaysia Melaka in main campus. For these cases, I choose accommodation for student in the main campus. So the objective for the cases to study and identify the defect and making an improvement of the maintenance proposal, so that the student can live around in the comfort and safe zone. So the major conclusion is has been drawn for the proposal, which I will say later. So for the introduction, UTM provide accommodation for student. Currently it has a 7 residential college, which is Satria, Leku, Kasturi, Seri Utama and others. So it has a facility also such as cafeteria, laundry room, movie room, activity room, surau, sport, recreation center and cleaning service. So for this type of buildings, there are 2 cases, which is type A cases and my type B cases. So I'm going to explain about my type A cases first, which is my external walls, windows and door. So firstly, I found it a crack in the building in hostel area, which is a floor crack, and normally causes by improper process. So the joint cracks are commonly in a structure element such as brick wall, beam or column wall. The common causes of crack are identified due to the different thickness of plastering on those structure and the infrastructure and the bonding element that holds the brick to the column or the beams. So others area cracks are around the openings, such as the windows and the door of the hostel. So secondly, the external wall. Most of the finished buildings are plaster and paint, so it's common to see I can see a standing problem such as watermark existent and the mosses and fungus attack. So this problem need to be solved as soon as possible, or the building can lead to the SBS building. So the next cases is a building service, which is the regular maintenance must be done, which is replacing the doorknob and oiling the door hinge, so to avoid further broken. Inspect the burnout light bulbs and replace them if the floor got burnout lights. So inspect the ceiling fans for the student in any room that has low or broken fan, and might have to replace it, so that student can be comfort in their rooms to study around or living around by the student in the hostel. So lastly, checking the pipe in each toilet and replace it if necessary to avoid the leaking pipe. So these are the list type of maintenance. Okay, it has 3 types, which I list 3 types. It has a preventive maintenance, time-based maintenance, and condition-based maintenance. So the first, preventive maintenance. The commercial maintenance management of a building should take a precaution to ensure the building occupants are not exposed by any danger to the student. So the preventive maintenance or preventative maintenance is basically a type of maintenance that is done at a regular interval while the equipment is still functioning with the objective preventing the failure or reducing the failure. The preventive maintenance can be time-based, for example, every week, every month, and every 3 months. But the preventive maintenance can also based on the usage also. So the second one is the time-based maintenance. By replacing and renewing the item to restore its reliability and at the fixed time or interval or the usage, regardless to its condition. And the third one is condition-based maintenance. So most failure modes are not age-related. However, the most failure modes give some sort of warning so that they are in the process of curing or about to occur. So if the evidence can be found that something in an early stage of failure, it might be possible to take an action to prevent it from failing completely or to avoid the consequence of failure in for example situation. It can be used in the my case A and my case B situations. So these are the life cycle cost of the replacement of the equipment. The life cycle of cost of maintenance is depending on the item itself. Building maintainability is composite manufacture that is require critical decision making which involve the optimum selection of the building elements that require a minimum cleaning, repair and replacement. The maintainability scoring system is a rational benchmark to assist the selection of highly maintainability building design to improve the performance of the building and reduce the life cycle cost during the period. For this proposal, these are the COMES for the accumulation buildings. So these are the maintainability scoring for a whole building. 1 to 5 for the issue. So 5% is the higher issue. Basement, vacate and wet area is a high issue that need to be maintained well. So as for the discussion, to overcome the problem in the building as described in my cases, the maintenance management of the building should be good and comply with the standard and regulation. Maintenance is the process that has been done to prevent the building in the damage in happen. So the result above show that some of the building cannot be function well. So which is as you can see, the wall cracks, the fungus attack on the external wall, and some of the building service problem. So the problem might be solving by doing the building's maintenance to repair some of the problem or restore so the building can be function very well, so the student can be in the comfort zone, or the building might become more worse if there are no action is taken by the maintenance staff. So as for the conclusion, maintenance and repair is very crucial part in every life of the building. The building maintenance practice is needed in every development because the building is need to be well maintained in order to retain the value of the property itself. The building also will continue function and will give the comfort to the students. So my recommendation, the management can use the plan management that I give 3 above. The plan preventive maintenance is the work done directly to prevent the failure of the facility of the building, to make sure that the facilities can continue operation. We can schedule all the planned works so that the maintenance works will go smoothly and ensure the damage can be monitored by the staff, the management staff of the building. Okay, they should perform the accurate and estimate cost to certify the lowest cost of the building maintenance. The maintenance management also can use in-house resource like to do the maintenance work so that the cost can be minimized. So lastly, the maintenance of the building can perform a daily operation. So it can be efficiency building maintenance practice because it will maintain a proper presentable facility. The external part of the building will be done every day by the staff in charge in time. So that's all for my cases for this assignment. Thank you.